Good morning, this is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. Seeing some sunshine out there this morning with a slight breeze going across the area. Expecting dry weather as we begin our work week with high pressure building into the area. If we take a look at the current surface analysis, we can see a departing upper level trough with the surface low moving off to the east, and we'll have this area of high pressure building in at least briefly over the next 24 hours, 36 hours, keeping things fairly dry. We do have a very slight chance of maybe a light shower or sprinkle as we get into the day on Thursday, but overall expecting dry and quiet weather with cooler and more seasonal temperatures as we go over the next couple days. Looking at the current weather, we're seeing a few clouds around 3,000 feet and a few clouds at 4,500 feet. Seeing those winds out of the north at 8 knots, and temperature at 37 degrees, and relative humidity is at 79%. If we look at the current visible satellite, we could see quite a bit of cloud cover over the peninsula this morning, and we are currently seeing some pretty clear conditions over the Wallops area, but I won't be surprised to see some of this cloud cover moving through the area this morning before we start to see some increasing sun as we get later in the day today. But overall, keeping those slightly breezy winds through the day with, again, those clouds moving through. If we look at the short-term high-resolution model here, again, expecting dry conditions as we go through the day today with high pressure starting to build into the area. Those dry conditions continue as we go through a mostly clear to partly cloudy evening, and continue dry conditions as we move through the day on Wednesday. As we go into Wednesday evening and into the day on Thursday, we'll have this area of low pressure tracking mainly just south of the local area, so can't rule out a very slight chance of a light shower or sprinkle trying to make its way up into the local area as we go overnight into Thursday morning and into the first part of Thursday. But again, it's looking at about 15% chance at this time. And then that area of low pressure departs, and we continue with dry weather over the local area. So if we look at our 24-hour weather risk chart for today, expecting green conditions as we go through the next 24 hours. See the temperature up to 44 degrees this afternoon, with that wind continuing out the north-northwest to northwest, gusting up to a peak around 18 knots. I do expect some increased clouds as we go through the morning. Could see a ceiling develop around 2,000 to 3,000 feet. And as we get into the afternoon, we should see those clouds on the decrease with more sun and clearing skies as we go into the evening. Going through the overnight time frame, we'll see west-northwest light winds around 4 to 9 knots. We'll see our temperature drop down to around 32 degrees. And then we'll see some increasing, mainly high clouds as we go into the start of the day on Wednesday. Tides are running about a foot above normal, and the next couple of days, Wednesday, we'll see a seasonal and dry day with a high around 48 degrees. We'll see partly cloudy conditions early on, and we'll see an increase in clouds as we get later in the day, but expecting green conditions for our weather risk as we go into Wednesday evening. Again, mostly cloudy to overcast with those increasing clouds, and then we have that very slight chance of a sprinkle or light shower, mainly later in the time frame here as we get towards Thursday morning. Our low expected around 36 degrees with green conditions for our weather risk. As we go into Thursday, we'll see a mostly cloudy day. Again, that very slight chance of a sprinkle or light shower early. And then as we go through the day, we'll see those clouds on the decrease, and we'll see things becoming breezy. We do pick up an orange risk for winds at or above 25 knots. To expect those winds to become elevated as we get into the second portion of the day on Thursday. But overall, expecting our high around 46 for Thursday. That wraps up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. Take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.